Here's 4 metrics I'm paying very close attention to at 40 years old so that I'm not using a walker at 60. Number one is VO2 max. Essentially, that's how much max amount of oxygen you can use during intense exercise. The higher your VO2, the longer and harder you can go, right? The less you'll burn out, fatigue, get out of breath. So how to do that? Well, there's the Cooper running test at home. There's a walking test. Maybe your smartwatch does it. Obviously, the gold standard is going to a lab that does it locally and puts the mask on you, and you run on a treadmill or a spin bike. But get it tested, get a rough reference range. You want to be in the top 10 percentile for your age group because it will decline with age no matter what. Number two is visceral fat. That's the hard stuff around your organs. Yeah, a DEXA scan will give you the exact numbers. You want it to be less than 1 pound. We all know that there's links between visceral fat and cancer, disease, heart disease, all these risk factors. So how do you know? Well, is your belly hard to the touch? Is it protruding? Does it almost look like a six-pack, like there's no jiggly stuff? That may actually be a concern. So it's often the first to go when you lose fat, so get your body fat percentage around 20%. You likely won't have much at that number, all right? Lower blood sugar and blood pressure. So those can get done in a doctor's office. Obviously, your doctor would identify if your blood sugar is high normal or pre-diabetic. These tend to take care of themselves when you get to a lean enough weight, you exercise regularly. Fourth and final, grip strength. More and more links between that and VO2 max, like the 1-2 punch for dying prematurely. If your VO2 max is high, your grip strength is high, you're very unlikely to face, age-related issues when it comes to premature death. Mortality is the term they use. So I generally recommend you can get a grip strength test in a lab again or through a local gym. But if you can get down and do 20 push-ups, you can hold dumbbells with an impenetrable grip and lift heavy weights. It's just about getting stronger, maintaining strength in the gym, and lifting heavier weight within reason. Now, of course, diet plays a role in that. So do these 4 things. I promise you, you're going to set up yourself for a lot of quality life ahead of you. But what you're doing now is creating a compound effect so that when you turn 60, 70, even 80, you've established this strong foundation that even as you decline with age, you're setting yourself up for quality years when most of your peers are going to be in rough shape.